How's it going? I am here. Let's see. I don't want to prop this up so it won't shake as much in your head or your face. Let's get something like a marker to hold it still. Okay, that'll work as a balancer. I don't need to see the bottom of the part of the screen. How's it going, everyone? I'll try to stay in the middle of the frame here. Having me a light off for a second. A Pacifico. One of my favorite beers. Kind of a Pacifico kick right now. Really good, too. How's it going, everyone? I want to briefly touch on something, and I have tried to make a video recently. It's not to my standards of where I want that video to be, so didn't get uploaded. So I tried making it yesterday, it just did not work. Tried making it today too, still didn't work. So we're gonna do this live. All right, now something that I need to touch on my channel. I recently made a video about my thoughts on a certain YouTube fisherman, Fluke Master. How's it going there, Ralph? I'm good. How are you? I recently made a video about YouTube fisherman Fluke Master, and some have left me some extremely hateful comments on my channel in response to it, saying that I hate Fluke Master and that I have a big, huge beef with him. Hey, Steph, what's going on? That I have a big, huge beef with Fluke Master when I really even don't. I just shared an opinion. That's all it was. But people got all kinds of mad, all kinds of upset, and have left obscenities and all kinds of other things. I've had to monitor on my channel, you know, as much as I myself cuss like a sailor. I'm not gonna lie about it. I do. I've had to monitor the amount of profanity in the comments because my kids watch this channel. Other kids watch this channel. This channel is a kid-friendly channel. I keep it friendly for any kid to watch that wants to watch a fishing video. So you don't have to worry about hearing bad words. I do that because I always try to help get the kids into fishing just as much as I do adults. And people have called me names I don't even want to repeat on camera. So I've had to go remove those people. I've had to go in. I've had to go monitor what words are allowed in comments, which words are not. It's who said please? We mean please don't. I've had to monitor. Oh, PG-13. Well, I just try to keep. Well, PG-13 is okay. I'm good with PG-13. That's fine. I just try to keep it kid friendly as much as possible. I mean, I'll say crap and BS, but I try not to go overboard with it. With the thing I made about Fluke Master, and as of now, I'm looking right at it on my laptop. I've got 937 hits on it as I speak, and it'll probably be 1,000 tomorrow. The thing about it is, I just have to. I have to deal. It's not the easiest thing to pick up my phone, look at YouTube Studio, and say, "Hey, well, I'm getting some backlash here." It is entertaining. It really is. But at the same time, it's like, dude, that guy's kind of a dick. And I have supporters out there. Stephanie's one of them, and Ralph's the other. And I have other supporters out there too. As of now, I have 127 subscribers. It says here some subscriptions don't show up because people keep their subscriptions private, and that's fine. And the thing that I have, we're all gonna cuss, okay? I'm not gonna say I actually care, but I try to keep my channel as kid friendly as possible, where kids can watch it, and they can learn something. They can see someone who's not YouTube famous. It's just some guy fishing. I don't have any sponsors. I'm not making any money from YouTube. I'm a full-time job. I'm a forklift driver. That's what I do, among other things. There's a lot that I do. Yesterday, a friend of mine decided we were going to go fishing in a bass hole. He had this big, bright idea. We're going to go fishing in a bass hole, and I have my rod. I want to show you. All right. Let's see. Right here. Yeah, here it is. My Daiwa Tatula. My favorite reel that I own, my most expensive reel that I own. Got a nice little dent. You can see it right there. Right there. When it fell on the rocks. And then a nice little scrape right about there. Stephanie, you're hilarious. Ralph, you are too. But I got a nice little scrape there. Today I got this thing re-spooled with 30-pound braid. And I've got monofilament backing underneath it. This, by the way, is my new spook from Lucky Craft Lures. I used it today and it performed beautifully. Got some cool people on my channel right now. I think it's really awesome. You know, so like I mentioned about the subscription. Some of you folks keep your subscriptions private. I have in the past, but people were like, "Hey, I couldn't see you subscribe to me," so I had to make mine unprivate so they could see it. Right now, this is kind of random, kind of whatever. Feel free to chat it up there in the comments. I don't care. Tell your friends about this channel. I just got in watching an episode of the newer season of Supernatural, trying to get caught back up on that whenever I'm not working or fishing or doing photography. Went out to what we have out in downtown Coeur d'Alene, Idaho here, called Art on the Green. They have all kinds of craft items, all kinds of booths. They have awesome barbecue. I have these things called beer balls. They're the best. I had a beer brought yesterday, brought dipped in beer. It was amazing. Stephanie said she loves Dean Winchester. Yeah. Dean and I have a lot in common. We are kind of just interesting story about that. I have watched the show since it first began. I have watched the show since it first started back when I lived in Texas. Now that I live in Idaho, I still watch it. I'm there's a lot about Texas that I miss, but I do also love North Idaho. Been up here about 9 years, and a lot of people think it's cold here year round. It's not. It's cold for like 6 to 7 months out of the year, and then it gradually warms up. Then it gets so hot you don't even want to be outside unless you're in water. Kind of like it's been lately, but the past 2 days have been a little bit cooler. When fishing this morning, I did some lake hopping, but nothing happened. The fish are getting smarter. They're staying away from the bank. They are fishing themselves away from the bank and going out towards the deeper water. Yeah, you're right, Ralph. We do need to do that. That sounds like a good idea. I would enjoy fishing with you. You know, when I go fishing, I don't particularly use spinning rods. I have one over here. I have a whole rod rack over here. I would move my phone over here where you could see it, but then yeah, it's a big old mess. And matter of fact, whatever. Let's just do it. I have a rod rack here. See my gone fishing sign over there. I have all kinds of stuff going on over here. So you're in New York. Ralph, you're 30 minutes from me. Nice. Where do you live at, Ralph? Hey, New York is not crummy, Steph. I want to go fish Central Park. I work with a guy that's from Brooklyn. Oh. I work with a dude that's from Brooklyn, and he tells me about New York all the time. Oh, you're over in Cheney? Okay. Oh, you're not in the city stuff? Okay. Yeah, a friend of mine, he's from Brooklyn, and he moved out here when he met a girl. Out there, they moved here. He wants to go back to New York. She wants to stay here. So I don't know how this is going to work out for him and his girlfriend, but hopefully it works out for him. Oh, you're along the Pennsylvania border. I've got a friend who lives in Hershey. He said, "Oh, job where I work at now. He used to work at Buck Knives. I got him on through a tip service." Yeah, it was a shame they got flooded out. I have a friend who I got him on through a temp service, and he's now at my job. He should be hired on within 2 or 3 months. Hopefully, he keeps doing a good job. We have another guy that just started from Buck too. Hopefully, they do pretty well. So yesterday, I went out to Corbin Park in Post Falls, which Corbin Park is where you usually float on the river or play disc golf if you do that kind of thing. I was walking along the rocks there. There's a little rocky path. Oh, you did security at Buck. Okay, okay, that's what you did. Okay, I was trying to place a face, but I went through Corbin and walking along there and almost rolled an ankle, dropping the rod to save my ankle. Kind of scraped the reel up a little bit, but it'll work. It's fun. All right, Steph, go take care of your little boy. Talk to you later. I will go look at your channel here in a minute, Ralph. I was trying to place your face. My current job, I'm driving forklift all the time, driving chariot all the time, or picking product, or doing cardboard, or getting people, supplies that they need. I'm kind of the MISC guy. It's kind of a fun little gig. Pays very well too. I really really enjoy it. So far since I've worked there, I've lost 50 pounds. It's been really good for me. It's just very fast paced. So you have to like have a strong mental acumen to be able to handle it. Not always easy, but it is doable. And this beer right here, I love this beer. I thought about doing some night fishing tonight. It's only, what, 7:04? I got about, what do you say, Ralph? About an hour, maybe almost two of daylight left. I may go to the local river spot here. Thinking about going to Falls Park. I fished there last Saturday evening until it got dark, and I lost one of my Vision 110 jerkbaits. Oh well, that one was messed up anyway. I customized it and everything. Oh well, maybe some lucky kid who didn't have one will now have a Vision 110. Not even know what they even have. Yeah, but I wanted to talk about that Fluke Master thing. But I made the video about Fluke Master, and people thought that I hated him. I don't hate Fluke Master. I don't have a beef with Fluke Master. I just disagreed with the guy. Hey, I would definitely do a collab with you, Ralph. I would definitely do one. Do you have an Idaho fishing license? My friend Blake at Becker's Tackle Shop in Coeur d'Alene, he works very closely with the owner Jake over there at Alpha Angler, and I went to Jake's seminar last winter. It was really really good. He gave all kinds of cool scenarios, tips, and tricks, and things that I've actually tried, and it really worked really really well for me. Cabela's is open for 2 more hours. I need to go see my former boss, Dale, there. I haven't seen him in a while. Dale was my boss at Home Depot when I worked there when I first moved here. He's now a boss at Cabela's. I go in there and bug him once in a while. I think I may pack up the gear. I'm probably only going to take 2 rods with me. I'm in Post Falls, Ralph. So I'm going to go to Falls Park. You know where that is, right? Falls Park is where I'm probably going to fish this evening. See if I can get something to bite there on the channel, the side there. There's a side little channel where the river runoff goes into a little baby bass go on there. It's nice to go catch a little baby bass just to see how skinny or fat they may be. Occasionally, you do see a big one, or you see some catfish in there too. I have never caught a catfish in my life, not for lack of trying, but I have never caught one. I always have this hope that I'm going to slam one. All right. Well, I'm going to go probably look around at Cabela's and wait for Ralph to get in there. All right. Well, that's all for now. You have a great night, and as always, fish on.